Welcome back to the channel. If you are preparing for AWS Solution Architect Associate exam, you are in the right place. This is not your typical study these services kind of video. No, what I'm sharing today will transform how you prepare not just to pass the exam, but to truly understand AWS and build your cloud expertise around this platform. I respect your time, so let's cut the chase. The majority of this video will be about the 4-step strategy that helped me fast track my AWS learning and pass the certification in just 1 week. But before we dive into that, there are 2 crucial pieces of advice that can make or break your AWS exam prep. So let us hit them first. 1. Time. It could be your best friend or your worst enemy. It is a tricky thing. It can work for you or against you. Many learners procrastinate, staying in their comfort zones for way too long. Sounds familiar? So how do you fix it? Set a deadline. The key is to set a realistic deadline and then work backward. Otherwise, studying can feel like an endless loop. And here is my advice on timelines. Complete beginner, aim for 3 months of consistent study. If you have some cloud knowledge, 6 weeks is a solid goal. Already working in cloud for a few years, you can crush it in 3 to 4 weeks with focus. The key takeaway: set a timeline and stick to it, and push really hard. Now, advice number 2, applicability over memorization. Applicability, but of what? We are talking about applicability of AWS services to solve a given problem. Necessity is the mother of invention. When there is a pressing need, innovation follows. And just like how AWS was born out of Amazon's own infrastructure challenges. So there are hundreds of services available to learn as part of this certification. But most important is to understand the business problem that you're trying to solve. Once business problem is clearly defined or identified, then you can work backward to then choose services that solve these challenges. So now, coming back to the applicability piece, you would learn a lot of services and each of them is designed to solve a technology challenge that helps businesses operate better. So while going very deep into the services, you also need to learn applicability of those services in a given business case. Let us understand this with an example. Imagine there is a global company you are working with who is looking for a data storage for their mobile app with a lightning fast response time, ability to scale up and down as needed with no requirement to manage underlying servers. You should know that it is a good use case of using Amazon DynamoDB. So equally focus on when to use a service rather than just how it works. The exam is filled with scenario-based questions where you need to pick the best AWS service for a specific use case. So always ask yourself which AWS service solves this problem the best. This mindset will not only help you pass the exam, but also prepare you for real-world projects in the future. So quick rewind, set a timeline and focus on applicability more than going very deep into the services. Now let's get to the 4-step strategy. Number 1, you have to build a solid foundation. So before diving into AWS services, you need to think like AWS. Why do businesses move to cloud? AWS defines 6 key benefits of cloud computing and you must start there. I'm sharing the link of the page in the description box, so use that to get cloud benefits understood. A pro tip: I recommend that you go to AWS Cloud Practitioner certification before this one. I've shared my tips and best practices about this in another video that you can watch here. Even if you are not planning to take foundational certification, I suggest reading the AWS Cloud Practitioner Guide that will change your perspective and give you a strong foundation. Link in the description box. Step 2. Master the well-architected framework. Think of AWS well-architected framework as AWS's secret playbook for designing secure, highly performing, resilient, and cost-optimized architectures. Why does this matter? The exam doesn't just test what you know, it tests how you apply those AWS best practices while architecting solutions. So questions would challenge you on fault tolerance, security, scalability, and cost efficiency. If you don't understand operational excellence, security, reliability, performance efficiency, and cost optimization, you will definitely struggle. So another pro tip: don't just memorize, but understand how AWS actually works. It will help you in both the exam and the real-world cloud projects. Now let's move on to the step number 3. Having a learning structure is very essential, since a structured approach is actually the key element of making AWS knowledge stick. So start by going to Skill Builder and find the free training material that is available to read. Go to white papers and frequently asked questions. These are the gold mines of information, and many exam questions come directly from these resources. Then get to the writing habit as you are reading. Take handwritten or digital notes in your own words. Why? Because writing forces your brain to process information deeply, making retention way better. And once you have written those notes, then revise. AWS is vast. If you don't revisit key concepts multiple times, you will forget them fast. So repetition is the key, especially in the final 2 weeks before the exam. So follow this read, write, revise structure. Do this and AWS concepts like VPC peering, IAM roles and auto-scaling will feel second nature to you. With that, let's move on to step number 4. Reading and watching tutorial is great, but nothing beats hands-on practice. AWS isn't just about theory, it's about building and solving real-world problems. The exam tests how well you can apply concepts like setting up EC2 instances, configuring S3 buckets policies, designing VPC architectures. So my advice is that you use the AWS free tier and Cloud Academy labs. Experiment as much as possible, because in the real world, companies don't just need people who know AWS, but they need people who can architect and implement solutions. So finally, wrapping up, you have got this, and that's it. Let's quickly recap. Set a timeline and push yourself to meet it. Focus on applicability. AWS is about solving problems and not just memorizing services. Then build a solid foundation. Understand why AWS exists and how businesses use it. Then master the well-architected framework. It's AWS's best practices playbook. Then structure your learning into read, write, and revise method. And finally, get hands-on experience. If you follow these steps diligently, I have no doubt that you will crush this exam and become a better solution architect. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more cloud and tech career insights. I wish you all the best and go ace that exam. See you in the next video.